lovies, what the Rudge is up, fam? If you're new here, my name is Terry Ann, or TA, and I'm a Connecticut-based lifestyle YouTuber, and you are watching my channel. And today is Thursday, October 26th, 2023, and I am still pregnant. My due date is November 5th, so technically it's to be expected that I'm still pregnant, but I really wish that I were having a baby right now. But I'm not, and that's okay, because I think it's kind of like the baby shower, where I think that if I don't do this thing after I have the baby, I would regret not doing this thing. So, as you can see from the title of the video, I'm shooting my own maternity pictures. If you recall, from my pregnancy with Penny, I shot my own maternity photos then as well, but we were in St. Lucia on vacation, and I was about 33 weeks pregnant or something like that. So I was further along, but I wasn't 38 weeks pregnant. So I shot my photos at our villa in St. Lucia, and it made for really, really pretty pictures. I mean, obviously you're on an island, the backdrops were just really pretty. We were in a villa, so it was just very nice looking. And I shot those photos there because when I was pregnant with Penny, Penny was born in March, and it was winter time, and there weren't really any studio spaces that I liked in Connecticut to shoot, and I couldn't do it outside because it was like very wintry, and I just didn't like the locations, and so it just didn't work out. And then I was just like, I'm just gonna take my own maternity pictures, and it worked out really well, and I loved them. This time around, I'm pregnant again. You know, I have a toddler now, and a really annoying thing occurred that I haven't talked about anywhere, like publicly, like online or on YouTube or like on my Instagram or anything. So yeah, some really annoying things happened that I just didn't talk about because I'm really nice, and there have been many times where I could drag people online, and I just have not. So when this is the second time something like this has happened to me, basically. It's so annoying. But basically, before I was even pregnant with this baby, a guy, a photographer, reached out to me, and he was like, hey, like my wife is one of your followers, and I think they're from the Connecticut area, and he was just like, she told me to reach out to you to like promote his photography business, and he is like a maternity photographer. And I looked at his photos, and he had really nice photos and everything, but he just wanted me to promote him on my Instagram for free, and I'd never worked with him before. And you know, first of all, I had never worked with him before, so I couldn't vouch for him as a photographer. I didn't really know him or anything like that, so I was just like, hey, you know, like, I can't do that, because if I'm gonna promote something, I want to have at least experienced it. And I wasn't pregnant, and I don't even think I was trying to get pregnant yet at that point. And then months later, I get pregnant. I announce my pregnancy. He reaches out to me again, and he's like, hey, I would love to shoot your maternity photos. And this is months and months in advance. And I was just like, you know, like, that sounds good to me. I'll work with him, get the photos back, and then when I post them on my Instagram, I will promote him, like, if I like them, obviously, like, share his Insta, whatever, and hype him up as a photographer. And like, we went back and forth, we picked a date as to when we were going to do it, which would have been the day before my baby shower that I just had. It would have been October 14th. We picked that date. Then he messaged me again, and he was just like, oh, like, it's like an in-home shoot, which is perfect. So I was like, oh, cool, like, we're trying to buy a house, so, you know, my address may change, and I'll update you. And then He was just like, hey, these are some styles that I was thinking. We picked out a whole style for the photo shoot and everything. And then, you know, we just went about our lives. Everything was finalized and settled, where it was going to be, what the look was going to be, what the color backgrounds were going to be, what the outfits I was thinking were going to be. And then a month and a half before the shoot, so in September, basically after we bought the house and we moved in, so it could have been August through September, I reach out to him and I'm like, oh, hey, we actually did end up buying a house. This is the new address. So we'll be shooting here. And I was like, I have a space here that I think would work for the shoot. And I was like, and I ended up buying these outfits, and I sent him screenshots of the outfits and sent him the photo inspirations from the outfits and everything like that. And then he goes, oh my God, I'm so sorry. I totally forgot. I can't shoot you. He's just like, yeah, I booked on that day already. And I was like, cool. Now, granted, he was just gonna shoot me for free, so he probably got a paid job, which I totally understand. But my thing is, if I hadn't reached out to him, I would have been shit out of luck, you know? And this is the second time something has happened like this with me with a Black male photographer. They just don't care. And it's really annoying because, like, this is a special moment in my life and I don't know if I'm gonna have another kid. So I could have been, like, I was actually open to working with an actual photographer this time around, and instead of doing that, I was gonna do this guy this favor, and by the time I found out that he couldn't do it, it was like already too late to book another photographer. So now I'm 38 weeks pregnant and trying to set up a photo shoot in my house before my baby comes. And it's very inconvenient and it's very annoying, and I had already bought all these things for this thing, so I'm gonna do it. So these maternity shoot outfits have just been sitting down here for a while, so I'm gonna open them and fluff them out. And then I'm gonna take a shower, do my makeup, and try to pull a little shoot together, because I feel like I don't always look at the photos that I took with Penny, but it's nice to have them to kind of remember that time. And I feel like I would regret it if I didn't with this baby. So let's take my maternity photos together, guys. Okay, so this is the setup so far. I decided to set it up in the little living room, sitting room area upstairs in our house. Please, I mean, this is insane, right? Like, I should be having a baby tonight, right? This is wild. Anyways, that's my belly, but this is the setup so far. So we have the backdrops here, and Mike's gonna help me hang it here. And then I'm gonna shoot. We obviously have this light from the balcony, natural light, and then I have some additional lighting, and then I'm just gonna take the pictures right here. So yeah. I'm hoping that it looks good, that it comes out kind of like the way I want. I'm gonna hang up the dress right now and let it like kind of fluff out a bit. And then I have to myself take a shower. Oh my God, I have so many stretch marks. Wow, my stretch marks really spread this time around. Whoa. I can see it better in the light. Anyways, so I'm gonna take a shower, try to do my makeup. I'm really tired, so I'm trying to give it my all because I do want them to come out nice, but we'll see how they turn out. just realized I don't think I showed you guys the outfits. There are two looks. One is a super fluffy, like champagne colored dress that I want to kind of fluff out while I get ready. So I'm going to hang this. And the other look is a sheer black turtleneck bodysuit. And I'm just gonna be covering up my little parts and posing in just this. And yeah, those are the two looks. So let's see if it all works out. So that I can breathe. This doesn't need to be hung. Just gonna place it actually. Okay. Now I'm gonna get ready. Let's see if I can transform myself. Should we do a little fun transition? Oh boy. I can't even begin to explain how much later it is. And now I'm in a predicament because it took me so long to get everything ready because obviously I'm so huge and pregnant. And I found out today that my mom has a doctor's appointment, so she had to leave at 2. Mike's on calls all day, Penny's napping, so there's no one to actually take the photos of me. And then Penny's gonna wake up and I'm gonna have to take care of her. So I may have done all of this for nothing and I'm a little bit annoyed. But let me show you the setup right now. This is the setup right now. This is me. I'm just kind of hoping that Mike gets off of a call and can quickly take some pictures of me. I probably won't even have time or anyone to take pictures in a second outfit. Like I feel like, whatever, just whatever. So we're gonna do what we can. We'll figure it out. I always figure it out.
She's putting all of her cards down on the table, knowing there's no way that you'll be able to win this one. But she's somebody else in the making. First, she just gotta stop all the faking, and she'll be there. But she's wondering if it's gonna feel like she's forever.
It's really nice.
Yeah.
I can't believe what's happening. I'm dressing into the You guys, I don't know what just happened, but basically, you want to be in it? Let's be in it. Oh, dude. Whoa. I don't know what just happened, but basically I realized that Mike was off a work call and was actually talking to my cousin's husband. So I ran downstairs and I was like, hang up the phone, please take pictures of me. And he did. We squeezed it in, and right in the second outfit, Penny woke up. Do you want to go to your playroom? Go to your playroom. Let's go to your playroom. Careful. So I'm gonna leave this up because I'm going to take pictures of Penny with baby's sister, and since I'm due any day now, I'm not gonna have the strength or the energy to redo this whole putting this stuff up. And since I am due any day now, I know I'm not gonna have the energy when we come home with baby to kind of do this setup all over again. So I am going to just leave it up until the baby gets here, and then I have some outfits for Penny and the baby, and then I'm just gonna try to get some photos of Penny and the baby here together. So their first little shoot together, family photos. So I'm gonna try to take some photos of all 4 of us actually here and then get Christmas cards printed because I wanna be on top of it this year. So, but yeah, it all worked out. I am literally so shocked. Unedited, they look really good. So this is my second time taking my own maternity photos and they're actually turning out good. And I'm happy. I'm happy because I didn't have to spend $300, $400, $500, $600, $700 on maternity photos. And yeah, maybe they're not as good as a professional photographer would do, but they're good enough to frame and make memories. Penny's bloody little oily fingers are always all over my camera. Baby, what is it? I know. So I'm gonna take her to her playroom. She just woke up from her nap. She has to figure out her potty thing, and then I'm gonna make her lunch. But I went from being very annoyed, a little bit just like bummed, to really happy with how everything's turning out. So spit it out. Moms, you know, I don't even know how. I used to wonder how like moms could see everything somehow. These kids are always trying to do something that endangers them.
It is
forever,
okay, so. Or is there some place that will make her feel better? Make her feel better.